Question: are you tired of all these distractions and not making any progress? Honestly, same. If you feel like me, it feels like we're in quicksand and we can't get any progress going. We're just fighting to get one step forward and we just keep sinking along the way. I've had enough of this. I'm done. Which is why today I'm going monk mode, but with a twist. Buckle up and come with me on this journey if you, like me, are tired of not making any progress. So you might have come across other YouTubers that have done monk mode in the past. It's essentially hard mode, where we rid ourselves of distractions. It could be dating apps, social media, video games, you name it, whatever distracts you. It's a time of dedicated extreme focus, where we hyper focus on just living simply and getting things done. Guys, if we're being honest with ourselves, a lot of the times we distract ourselves on purpose to evade work. You might even do productive distractions, which could be reading, it could be listening to a podcast, it could be watching a YouTube video. A lot of the times we succumb to these productive distractions when we feel unprepared. We have that feeling of anxiety in us that I'm not ready, I can't do it. I don't have enough information. I'm going to fail if I don't get more information. Honestly, that's a lie. And it all stops today. So today, I'm going over 3 pillars of my life that I'm going to be dedicating to improving during this monk mode period. But before we get into that with a twist, so from my research, most people do monk mode for solely their gain. However, one of the reasons why I'm going to do monk mode is, honestly, I want to establish a more intimate relationship with God. It's funny because you would think with the title like monk mode that God is the cornerstone of monk mode, but that doesn't seem to be the case, at least with some people. For me, God is becoming an ever-increasing part of my life. I find that I am getting even more drawn to him and wanting to establish a deeper relationship with him. And so I feel like going into this dedicated period of monk mode where I am in a state of solitude really will help me cultivate that kind of relationship with him. So if you, like me, want to develop that deeper relationship with God and do it through monk mode, here are my steps. So the first area of life is fitness. We are absolutely blessed to be alive today. Do you know what the odds are that you are currently watching this video, that you're even alive? I'll give you 3 seconds to guess. It's estimated to be 1 in 400 trillion. Think about that. It's so small that we literally can't comprehend it. Even though it's so small, the odds, I don't think it's by accident. I think God brought you and me into this world on purpose. In the book of Jeremiah, God tells Jeremiah at the beginning, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And I think that's the case for you and me. We were known and have been placed by God on this earth for a purpose. Now, part of fulfilling that mission is to be in optimal condition. Part of being in optimal condition is being in shape so that you and me can fulfill that mission to the best of our ability, which is why the first pillar is daily exercise. At the present moment, I'm not in the best shape. So this monk mode, I'm going to condition myself via stretching and cardio. If I'm being honest, the most I've ever ran in my life is 3 miles straight. So my fitness zenith that will happen at the end of this monk mode period will be running a 10K, which is essentially 6.2 miles. Over the course of those 4 weeks, I will be building up incrementally so that I'm ready for the big day. I recommend setting up for yourself some concrete event. The second pillar is work. For me, my work is going to consist of being better with my YouTube, whether it's editing, video production, thumbnail creation, you name it. So each and every day, I'm going to dedicate a significant portion of the day to honing in my YouTube craft, because I believe part of God's plan for me involves creating this YouTube channel. And so I need to do right by him by putting out good content, putting my best foot forward. What do you think God's purpose is for you? I want to know. Put it in the comment section below. How are you going to go about making God proud on a daily basis by working on this craft. The third and final pillar is spiritual development, the cornerstone of monk mode in my opinion. One of the biggest problems in the self-development space, in my opinion, is the messaging that we should will ourselves to perfection through self-reliance. We try to educate ourselves out of our humanity. As Nietzsche put it, the Übermensch. The Übermensch is essentially a superhuman that is completely self-mastered and has left behind his or her humanity. The Übermensch is concerned with absolute perfection. This is unhealthy because we weren't made to be gods. We were made to be human. And to be human is to be imperfect. And we need to humbly accept that and be okay with that. We will not know everything. And that's okay. We weren't made to be gods. Sure, we have the duty to grow and to get better, to become the people that God crafted us and meant for us to become. However, let us not forget that our job is to be ourselves, which means to be human. And through relying on God, yourself, and those around you, you will have the strength to become the person that you were meant to be. You don't have to do it alone, nor should you. So, to develop that intimate relationship with God, I'm going to be reading a couple sections of the Bible daily. Additionally, I listen to the Bible in a Year podcast, which has helped give me clarification about how parts of the Bible relate to each other. So, if you're Catholic or Christian, it might be something that you're interested in. So, how do you plan on developing yourself spiritually during this period of monk mode? Those are my 3 pillars for my monk mode period. If you're planning on joining me, let me know in the comment section below, what steps are you going to take on a daily basis for these 3 pillars? You can also put in other non-negotiables. So it could be no alcohol, no social media, no video games, right? Pick the one that distracts you the most and is impeding you in reaching your goals. For me, I'm doing YouTube. YouTube sucks up a lot of time for me, and so I'm going a month without YouTube. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, stay mercifully relentless. Peace.